Well, look at what the cat drug in. Is this RimWorld Alpha 8 or am I mistaken? I'm pretty sure it's RimWorld Alpha 8. I'm not sure about you, but I am 100% certain this is Alpha 8. Wow, it's been a long time between Alpha 7 and Alpha 8, hasn't it? Just as a little PSA for you guys, expect longer delays between alphas now. Tynan's been actually developing more of the intricate and more, I guess, complicated features of the game itself. That's the reason why there was such a delay between Alpha 7 and 8. So expect that to happen a little bit more often now. Don't expect the monthly releases of alphas. That's what I've been reading from his posts in the forums, in tweets, things of that nature. So just a little PSA for you guys out there. Number 2, before we get into the game, in case you guys want to play along with me and tell me in the comments how much of a better gamer you are, which is, probably true. Here is how you could do this. You could go into Great World. For your seed, you're going to go into this. You're going to do Falcon. That's the seed. I'm not being egotistical. I'm just very uncreative or unimaginative, whatever you want to go with here. So I just went with Falcon as the seed. And if you do go with Falcon as seed, let me go into New Colony here. We'll do Challenge, which is the normal difficulty Cassandra Classic. This is going to be the name. After you put the seed in, it's going to turn over to Wasat II, or is that Wasat 2? I'm not sure. The second coming of Wasat, apparently. So you'll select the world, and if you want to be in the same area that I'm at, I'll show you where that's at. It's going to be right over here. Now, what this is going to be a boreal forest biome. It's not the tundra. It's the boreal forest. The tundra, I feel it's quarantine, and it's kind of really difficult to survive in, so obviously in the nature of trying to make this Let's Play kind of last a while, we're going to do something in between the regular biomes and the tundra, which is the boreal, which is, it gets really cold. I'm going to have to deal with winter and things of that nature, but it's kind of like a little medium in between supremely difficult to survive and really easy to survive. So I am going to be right here. This is going to be us right here. So in case you want to play along, there you go. This is the startup point for me, and you can kind of play along, kick my ass in the game, and do whatever you have to do. So if you don't mind, I'm going to skip into the game because I already have my people created. Really quickly, if you guys aren't signed up to be a colonist in the game, be sure to let me know in the comments, Falcon, I am so-and-so, I want to be named so-and-so, add me to the list, and I will add you to the list. Remember, we're doing not a first-come, first-served basis anymore. That is long gone. I have a new list. We started a new list in Alpha 7. The new method now is, randomized. Alrighty guys, and here we go. We're in game now. So, this is going to be my startup people here. Let me introduce them really quickly here. Who do we have? Who were the lucky individuals this time around, or I guess you could probably even say unfortunate individuals to get picked into the colony, where they're going to probably be maimed, lose limbs, and die, ultimately because Falcon is inept at this game, according to most of the comments I read. Actually, it's not true. There's a few comments that say I'm terrible, but for the most part, you guys do enjoy at least what I'm over here trying to put out for you, at least for your enjoyment. We have Fret Spade. For Fret Spade, you are going to be a miner. Welcome aboard, Fret Spade. We also have Cowman. He should be Cowman 911 if I'm right. I just couldn't put that when I randomized the name, so let me do 911. There you go. And then we also have NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. I believe this is Michael Koenig. I think he goes by Ness now in the comments. But either way, Fret Spade, Cowman, and we also have NES. And let's see, about you guys. Character. Shooting 9, melee 5. Alrighty, so as a 9 shooter, let me have you get the Leon Field right here. Cowman 911. What about you, my friend? You are shooting 6, melee 3. And Fret Spade, you are melee 5, shooting 0. So Fret Spade, I think you've already kind of adapted the knife style. So grab that. And then we just need the regular handgun for Cowman, which is going to be over here. Alrighty, good. As we go along right now, I'm going to be talking about what to expect for this series, what to expect for the Uncoming series, and mods and things of that nature. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a impromptu Q&A. And by what I mean by that, I'm going to be talking about some of the comments I've been reading in my RimWorld Alpha 7 Zombie Apocalypse series. Certain comments that I was getting that I answered those already, but in case a lot of you guys were wondering the same questions that they were asking, you don't necessarily read the comments. At least in video form, I will be responding to them so that everybody kind of has an idea as to what's been going on with the channel in a sense and the series itself, so, just a heads up. So number 1, before we do that, I need to start getting things going on here. So let's unpause the game. Actually, it's not true. Let me pause the game one more time. Let's get everything over here picked up. Number 1, metal, steel. Well, actually, it's not metal anymore, it's steel now. I forget all the time. I'm so used to saying metal, man. Not because I'm into heavy metal or anything like that. I mean, I have nothing against heavy metal. I used to be quite a metalhead as a high school individual myself, but those are long and gone days. I'm like 175 years old now, so, you know, I don't even know what you crazy kids listen to. Let's get all this food over here picked up, though, huh? Let's get this silver picked up. Gonna need some of that for some trading, more steel, and anything else over here that I kind of want to pick up. Seems to be more silver down over here. Some steel. Get all this picked up, my mans. We're gonna need all of them. I'm saying my mans. I'm not entirely sure if your avatars are female or male, so I guess I'll have to take a look at that. If there's a female in there, then I apologize. I should be saying guys in the general sense, not guys in the, you know, just strictly people with a penis type of sense. Alright, I think is that about it? Oh, by the way, we'll talk about this soon. There's a lot to talk about, but we will get to it all in due time over here. I think that's about everything that we can kind of collect in the map, which is fine. What kind of a base are you going to be doing this time, Falcon? Well, I'm going to do something in the center. You know, I'm not going to dig into a cave because, number one, we can't. There's not really that much mining to be done around here, so keep that in mind. So I think that's about it. Let's actually give ourselves a little bit of a dumping stockpile area and a regular stockpile area over here. So zone number 1, where do I want my base? Kind of somewhere over here. So let's go with... We could probably deconstruct this too. So we'll go with... my Sharona will do something like so. So let's say for now we'll do the dumping stockpile around this marshland. Is that right? Kind of right. Kind of incorrect, honestly. Let's just do it through here for now. So this will be my regular stockpile area. You guys bring shit over here, just toss it in there. We will sort it out later. And we also need a quasi-dumping stockpile area. We'll do this one upwards to here. That's fine. Alrighty. So everybody, get the mush on. Get to working. I got stuff to do. I got things to talk about and things to kind of do. Let me get a growing zone area as well, because we probably need some food. Let me pause this really quickly. We're going to need food early on, really fast. Where are we at? We're in May. Okay. I believe in September, it starts getting, winter starts coming, in a sense. You know, Game of Thrones reference, maybe? Yeah, perhaps. Funny guy, Tynan. But, winter is going to be coming, meaning you can't no longer grow vegetables or food that easily anymore during winter, so we're going to have to kind of rely a little bit on hydroponics and things of that nature, which is like kind of like a throwback for me, because I haven't done hydroponics since Alpha 6, if I'm right. I've been doing kind of like outside growing zones, so we're going to have to go back to that old system here, but meanwhile, we can. So let's do a little bit of a growing zone, at least for now. Let's just make it, I guess, probably through here. That seems like a decent enough size, I would say. That's something she's never said to me, unfortunately, so I can't say that's what she said. Potato plant? That's fine. We'll do potato plants for now because that's the easiest one to grow. Alrighty. Now, we're going to start talking about things that are going to be going on in this series soon, but let me just, try to lay out a little bit of a land here, what I want to do with here. Let me do a small... We'll do a small little settlement just for now to kind of have somebody have a roof over these people's heads. We could kind of just use this, but I plan to break this down kind of soon. Or do I? Well, I mean, I can't even run electricity through this, so never mind. Well, let's actually go with, at least for now, here we'll do... Oh, hey, marshland. Nice to meet you. Apparently I can't build on you. Not too happy about that one. So how about we do... Can't do with that, so we'll go through here and we'll do Bamski. And then this could be mined out too for some metal, hopefully, so, or steel, I should say. So let's just go down this way. This will work out for now, and then we can kind of expand it and close this off whenever we get the chance. Alrighty, and then we'll need a door out here up front. We'll do a wooden door right about here. Okay, and what else do we need, Falcon? Well, I'm glad you're asking me, because we need a lot of other things here. We need some power to get some electricity flowing here. We have some wind turbines. They're part of the actual game now. They're no longer mods, so wind turbine is a new item that's been added instead of solar generators. I like the wind turbines, however, you got to make sure that you kind of cut trees around it, because it needs to get an actual nice flow of air in order to power up your systems and things of that nature. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing much with your time. So, because of that, let's do a little bit of chopping wood. I'm going to say through the majority of the area, which we can. Can you guys cut, by the way, plant cutting? I'll make it something for you guys to do as well. And, oh yeah, you know what? We're going to be doing a little bit more regular time and 2 times speed, not extra fast, because people have been telling me Falcon, slow it down a little bit. We want to see this kind of come into fruition. It'll give you some time to think stuff out too before you jump the gun and, shoot yourself in the foot, which is something that you're very liable to do all the time because you're an idiot. And, I apologize. I can't help it. My mama and my daddy. My mama and my daddy. I'm not sure why I said dad in such a weird way. I blame my mom and dad. That's what I was trying to get at here. For, my mental ineptitude. Fred, are you okay, dude? Alright, looks like you were just kind of frozen in place. It was kind of worrisome. Ness, what are you doing? Cutting down trees? Go for it, my man. That's what you need to do. Alrighty, so meanwhile this happens, we do have a dedicated grower, right? Tell me you guys are good at growing. Oh, Calman's an amazing grower, by the way. He's also a little bit hurt. For some reason or another. Calman, what's your problem? How did you get hurt already? I just started the game, my friend. It's not how things are supposed to work around here. Alrighty. So meanwhile, these guys kind of get the essentials up and running. Oh, you know what's another essential? Probably getting a place for them to sleep at. So, obviously this isn't like, the rich, so let me just give you a wooden bed. 25 wood? I guess it's kind of alright, just because we're going to be cutting down some wood sometime soon anyway. So let's do, at least for now, we'll do... You can just hang out over here, you'll hang out here, and you'll hang out right about there. Okay, so, meanwhile these guys kind of get us situated, let me talk about some comments I've been reading. The number one comment I wanted to talk about, Falcon, where the fuck is Daily RimWorld? It's it's a good question. It's a good argument that you've over here stated. Where the fuck is RimWorld Daily? Well, let's just say I kind of got a little bit burnt out. I've been covering RimWorld since pre-alpha, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Alpha 7. Many times in those alphas, I did not only one series, but I did two. One regular vanilla, one modded. So, I was a little bit burnt out. And around the same time, too, certain games were coming out that I wanted to cover, like, a lot. This War of Mine was one of them that basically took over almost a RimWorld Daily spot. I have, by the time I'm recording this right now, completed this War of Mine. I still have, like, probably 3 or 4 more episodes to release, but that's over and done with. I'm still not sure about the future of that, if we're going to be doing any more... I guess so we're going to be doing another run in that or not, because there are some other games that have come out. Dead State came out, and I've been doing that daily as well. I'm still doing Neo Scavenger. I have a new series coming up with that with a new mod that I've never tried before, so that should be kind of exciting for some of you Neo Scavenger fans. Number 2, Rebuild is still going along. I'm almost wrapping up Rebuild as well. And number 3, we also have, what is the other redheaded stepchild here that I always forget about? Is that it? Rebuild, Neo Scavenger. Yeah, I think that's about it, right? Am I missing something here? I hope not. Either way. So I have those things going on. RimWorld only took a little bit of a backseat because I was, number 1, burnt out on it. And number 2, I wanted to do this War of Mine daily for a bit, just because I was really excited for the game. I enjoyed the game, and I wanted to take advantage of the fact that it was just, barely released. So, when it comes to YouTube, you want to get your video out there as soon as possible. That's unfortunately how YouTube works. It's not about the personality too much sometimes and about the quality. It's like, first come, first serve type of thing. And then YouTube will probably paste your video up to the top and, you'll get a lot of better results and things of that nature. So that's the reason why, I wanted to get into this War of Mine, because I really enjoyed it and I wanted to have a chance to, actually be able to share my experience with you guys and, potentially new viewers. But RimWorld is back daily now. Don't fret anymore. The reason why I took a time off was because, I wanted to give it a little bit of free time for myself, away from RimWorld, so I could come back to it, fully new to it, and almost feel like it's kind of like a new experience, and it kind of is. In a sense, I am really, right now... Fred Spade has been sleeping for quite a while, by the way. Fred, come on, man. Must be nice. Get your ass up and come over here and work. Look at Ness over here chopping down trees and Calvin over here building your house. Yeah, get up. Did we just, we kind of... rolled a bunch of little fatties, didn't we? Fred Spade and Calman, you guys need to start shaping up a little bit here. NES is over here like the Adonis of the team, by the way. Completely ripped. Doesn't skip leg day, doesn't skip weight days. He's always lifting. That's why he's a lumberjack, apparently. But, yeah. So, in a sense, I feel kind of refreshed when it comes to RimWorld. I'm excited to play it again. And number 2, I actually don't really remember it too much. So, there's going to be a lot of errors again. Surprise, surprise, errors in a Falcon Let's Play? No, that doesn't happen. But, I'm excited about it just because it's kind of like, starting fresh again, and, it kind of it gives me back that little feeling when I first discovered RimWorld again for the first time, where it was just kind of like, oh man, this game's so fun. So that's the reason why. That was the main question I kept on getting a lot, and there is your answer, guys. So, I didn't forget about it. Believe me, RimWorld's going to be part of the channel for quite a while. Second question, are you going to be doing any mods? Yes, we will. We're going to be doing some mods. We're going to start with Alpha 8 Vanilla, though, just because there's a lot of new features that we want to experience for ourselves before we start, jacking the game up with mods. So we're going to be doing mods. Zombie Apocalypse mod? Probably not. Maybe, but probably not. I've been getting suggestions from some other mods from other people that I've been looking into, and they seem kind of interesting, so I might pick one of those. So maybe not Zombie Apocalypse, but there will be a modded series at some point. Third question, what is the third question that I probably got a lot of? Why are you such an idiot? Well, that's not really a question. That's kind of more of an insult. It's kind of like a backhanded insult. That's not really true. I never got that one. At least I don't think I did. And if I did, I probably ignored it because otherwise it'd make me feel really bad about myself. You guys are mean sometimes. I'm just kidding around. Alrighty, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Oh, and then features for Alpha 8. Well, there's a winter system now. In winter, as I talked about the growing here, speaking of which, we're not even growing. And that's really bad because we're going to start going, hungry really soon. So let me see here. Where is growing in relation to everything else? What's over here? Fred Spade and Cowman should essentially be growing. They're done constructing. We're not doing any repairing, hunting, cooking, patience. So yeah, they should start doing their growing really, really soon over here, which is fine. We still need to be doing some more wood cutting though, because we need to get these wind turbines up and running. I could essentially put down some solar generators for now, but it is what it is. Let me go into orders. We'll do some mining as well, because there is a lot to mine over here, so we might as well take advantage of that aspect. We'll set this down over here. Alrighty, Fred, how you coming along? Growing along? You are growing. Alrighty. Now let's actually put this in 2x speed. In terms of features, there's winter now, which is going to be a really, really difficult time. It's actually going to make your people sick. It's going to slow them down. It is going to cause all sorts of panic. You're not going to be able to grow food properly. There's also going to be a whole fact where you have to kind of make clothing to keep yourself either cool or warm. Because when it's too cold, obviously you're going to need some parkas, shit like that, to kind of keep you warm. But when it's too hot, you're going to actually be running around a little bit naked because you don't want to get yourself exhausted to get heat stroke. Because heat stroke is in the game, hypothermia is in the game. It's a mess, dude, and I'm kind of excited about it. And then these guys over here, well, these guys, you know what these guys are? These guys are a perfect time for me to call this an episode, because this is going to be more of an introduction episode. I wanted to talk about some things, and I did. We got kind of like the basics going on over here. We're going to call an episode here. Tune in for episode number 2. I'm going to run over here and I'm going to open these guys up. What's in there, Falcon? Oh, there's some crazy shit that could possibly happen by opening those up. And I'm a little bit terrified, to be honest with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. And actually, your support really does mean a lot. You guys have been overwhelmingly supportive of me throughout my whole RimWorld series, and to this day, I still thank you for that, because RimWorld is kind of like one of the cornerstones of the channel. And if not for your support, I'd still be, piddling around like 10, 11 views a video or something like that. So I do appreciate your support. So thank you for supporting the channel all this time. Leave a like. It really does mean a lot. I will catch you next time.